What's up, guys? We are here today. I'm Ricky Glazer, joined with Chris McNugget, Glow Border, and Mowgli. And what we're going to do today is we're going to teach you 5 of the most basic tricks that you can learn today. Woo! Yeah! Get it! Before we get into it, I just want to shout out the Braille skateboarding app. It is available on iOS store and Android store. It is a really cool community. Get in there, learn some tricks, enter in the tricks you're learning, and share with the community. And if you want to become a Braille Plus member, get all these extra benefits as well as access to an exclusive Discord where you can talk with Aaron Cairo and the Braille team. Now, let's learn some tricks.
Don't forget to add me on the app because I think I'm a sergeant on there. So find me and add me.
Really? You're a sergeant?
You're not a skate
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah, I need a few more tricks to get there, but...
Well, you're gonna get 5 tricks right now.
Well, let's do it.
All right, so now for the first trick, we're gonna call it the turnover flip, but it's a very common trick that you see a lot of people doing. And what's great about this trick is you can pretty much just do it straight away. So we'll give you a quick demo and then I'll break it down for you how to do it. You guys wanna do them? So what's happening in this trick is the board is upside down, we've got our feet under the board, and then in the process of jumping up, our feet flick the board, rotates half of a heel flip, and then we land on it, roll away into the sunset. All right, so the way that you can build up to doing this is first just get in the position of having your feet under the board, then maybe just practice a few where you're not trying to land on the board just yet. You just jump up, flick the board, and you say, oh, it actually did spin like that. So you can just practice that. It's not too difficult, and you should get into the rhythm of feeling how it's going to go down. Then, the next thing that you can practice is you just have the board the right side up, and then now you jump on it. Now with this, it's very important to get used to having your body weight facing straight down. If you're leaning this way, if you're leaning this way, this way, you might fall. So if you're leaning too far back, you might have to fall back. If you're leaning too far forward, you might fall forward. But be careful of these sides. If you land on the tail of the board, you're maybe gonna fall down. So be aware that you wanna be landing directly over the bolts here. So just get comfortable doing these ones. And you know, you can practice it on grass if you feel more comfortable. And then when you feel good with both of those, you can combine it. Then you got it. All you do is practice it, and then you'll be able to land it almost every shot.
I like that you said you could practice in the grass because, you know, some people aren't too comfortable with rolling.
Yeah, people don't really think about practicing the grass because it's a really good way to not have the wheels roll, you know, and then it's a softer surface too, so I think it's a really nice idea.
I've definitely learned a few tricks going into the grass just to feel more confident with landing on the board.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's a pretty cool trick, guys. Boom, we're out here. We're a few minutes into the video. You already learned a new trick, so I'm really happy for you personally. Have some fun with that one. And now we're gonna take it to Glow Border to learn the next trick.
All right, today we're back at it. Ricky just showed you one of the beginner tricks of learning how to skate. McNug's gonna teach you one and Mowgli's gonna teach you one. But now we're here because I'm gonna teach you one. And we call this, you know the game you used to play in elementary? Hopscotch. This is the hopscotch on the skateboard. So you get your board, you know you have your board with the wheels and the bearings and the trucks and all that. It's rolling, got a nice roll. You get on it, you roll, and you... Oh! Yeah! So I'm bringing it in right now. So the first steps of learning how to hopscotch, it helps you with riding, helps your balance out. So this is a good one to have just in the book. You never know when you're riding. You can see it. Oh, look, a whole, oh, hopscotch over it. He didn't fall.
There we go.
Textbook. It really might save your life because look. If you could tell, we have a tremendous hole. This is a great example when you use the hopscotch method. You see a hole? You don't go in the hole. You jump off, you let your board go through the hole, you jump back on. Therefore, you got a hopscotch. I want some hidden talent behind the lens. There's 3 people behind me, and they're legends. And it's just me living. But we're teaching you how to hopscotch today, right? Yeah. Hopscotch, fellas. Give me some. One more. You ready for the hopscotch? Let's go. Hold. Ride. Hopscotch. Woo! Bang. Right over the hole. And that there is the one, the only hopscotch. Leave in the comments below you like to do the hopscotch, because I do.
All right, so today what I'm gonna be showing y'all is early grab. Early grab has probably been one of those tricks that I didn't think much of it, and then I started seeing a lot of skaters do it into other things, but it's really cool because anybody can do it. Like I've taught this to kids at the skate park, and then it's gained their confidence grows from not really wanting to try anything to like just going into other avenues of skating, like jumping downstairs or into grinds or just something that you can launch out of a ramp. So early grab is basically your board. You see how I'm holding it? It could be any way. There's like multiple types of early grabs.
Which one are you teaching today?
They're all the same. Literally, they're all the same. Whatever you feel comfortable, because it's a grab. It's just early grab. So like, if you feel comfortable doing it like this, or like this. The way I do it, I use my right hand, go behind my leg, right here, like a melon grab, and all you do is lift up and jump. So it's basically you jumping up. If you can jump up, you can basically do it. So you hold onto the board and all your weight, and as you're gonna jump up, like crouch down, you just lift up the board with all your might. And that's it. That's an early grab. You can do it off anything, into something, on a wall. Like literally, the possibilities are endless. And I think it's such a good trick to know because like it builds confidence.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So I'm not very good at early grabs, so I want to know how long it took you to like feel comfortable like doing early grabs.
I learned it already as an intermediate skater, so like years into it. Like I didn't go into it like first day or year one. It was probably like after skating 4 years that I started grabbing my board and just going off of stuff, just like for fun.
I was like curious, like how long it took you since you first started trying that trick. How long did it take you to like,
develop everything that I've done into it?
Just that trick.
How long it took me?
Yeah.
Literally the first try.
Like so, it's instant learning.
Yeah, like for me, I mean, it's not even to like tell people like it's that easy. It depends on like also how comfortable you are going down something. So like you're very comfortable going down that 3. I know you are. Like you can ollie it if you want. Yeah. So if you wanted to, you could early grab it first try because it's literally as simple as ollie, probably even easier. It just depends how comfortable you are crouching down. Because like that's probably the scariest part for someone because they're now at the low part, and if they fall, it's probably a harder fall than them being standing up.
Do you have any tips for someone who can't ollie yet that wants to try to early grab?
Yeah, just literally, if you can do this, and if you can crouch and just jump like that, you can do an early grab. That's my philosophy on it because it literally does not take anything. Anyone that, I swear I could get someone that doesn't skate and they could hop on the board as long as they grab onto the board any way they feel comfortable. Like a non-skater, if they felt like this was their way of holding the board and then just lifting up and jumping, that's it. That's a trick. That's a trick because if you go down something, you've literally done something that most skaters probably take a long time to do because it's all in your mind as well when you go into other things, but it's this one simple thing that is a confidence booster, and it's allowed me to, like I've jumped a 14 stair with an early grab before I ollied it, and that was because the early grab helped me land and just jump off of it before I actually popped my board to secure like, oh, this is how it feels before I actually do my trick.
So you think the cannonball would be
yeah,
like...
so for you, like if you don't feel comfortable going behind your
Yeah, well
your
I'm gonna
legs,
learn, but like that's just like, that's...
Like you see, it looks like sort of uncomfortable.
My
just
obliques are just like...
So like it all depends on how you crouch. That was basically a make. That was basically a make right there. But it doesn't have to be that one specifically. That's just the one I personally feel comfortable with versus all of them. There you go.
I feel like I gotta like keep my back more straight though.
No, it's all in the. There you go.
There you go.
It's all in the crouch, like just like that. How I am, like that. You grab in front or behind you. There you go.
Sick.
You did both of them basically.
ready?
You want to do the indie one?
Sure. That's probably the easiest one, I think.
And just like that, Chris has done all three of them, literally first try. All right, so we're gonna show you us rolling and doing an early grab. Once again, it depends on which early grab is the most comfortable to these guys. Like we just saw with Chris as an example, like his early grabs, he probably looked most, to me, he looked most comfortable with the indie one, which was right in front of him. And just like that, that was the early grab. I literally hope this can help anyone just like become better at building their confidence when it comes to like jumping down something or however else you can use it in. So the next person who's gonna teach you a trick is Chris. So let's see what Chris got for us.
All right, so for the final trick that we're gonna teach you guys today, this is called a body varial. So what you wanna do is you just roll and then you just jump 180 and land switch on the board. So should I just give an example real quick? You're just pushing, strolling along, and then you just jump like that and you land switch. So it's a really fun trick and it's really practical in certain situations. You know, later down the road, you're gonna be doing like lines and say you wanna do something fakey or switch for the next trick. You can just body varial and then switch that position really easily. So first of all, you wanna be comfortable rolling on the skateboard because that is the foundation of the trick. But also you want to be comfortable just like doing 180s with your body like that. So maybe just get used to that motion. And then you just combine the two. And it can be kind of difficult for some people because, you know, rolling switch is like, it's going to feel weird at first. But you just got to keep practicing and eventually you'll get it. So yeah, I just recommend practicing the 180s, making sure you're comfortable rolling, and then you basically just combine the two. That. And if you want, you can even just do it standing still, which is probably recommended. I recommend just doing it like this, even in the grass. This is one of those tricks you can practice in the grass. That way you don't like risk slipping out, because that could happen when you're starting out. So yeah, I would say put your board in the grass or somewhere where your board can be stationary and then just practice that. All right guys, there's some videos to your right. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let us know how you're doing with your progress on these tricks. We're really excited about the Braille skateboarding app. We want you to check it out. It's on the iOS store and Android app store. So make sure you go to brailleskateboarding.com for all your needs and we will see you out there. Thank you guys.